reason. Okay. So make sure you shout out who
Yes,
invited you
that's
in
what's
the
up.
comments. We want to definitely make sure that y'all are engaging with us throughout the process, and we will be getting started shortly. Okay.
All right, thank you. Good evening, Anissa. I see some of you guys on here from TikTok, Facebook, Instagram. Thank you all for joining. If you can, go ahead and put the name of the person who invited you in the chat. And we're going to be getting started in about 1 minute. I just want to give everybody the opportunity to come in. Kiera, you're perfectly fine with your camera off. So either way, thank you for being here. All right, just for the sake of time and respect for you guys' time, we're going to go ahead and get started. I am already recording. Kyra, are you ready as well?
Yes, I am.
Okay, well, let's go ahead and jump right in. Did you want me to kick us off?
Yes, please go ahead and kick us off, girl.
All right. So my name is Allexus Pantallion. I am a travel business coach, and we are going to be launching some of my business partners tonight. So we have Miss Anissa, Anita, Brandy, Brittany, Janaea, Lakeisha, Star, Tamika, Nene, and myself who are launching tonight. So if any of those people invited you, please put uh the name of the person who invited you in the chat so we can know who invited you this evening. All right. Kyra, I'm gonna go ahead and turn it over to you.
Okay. Well, before we do that, I definitely would love to give it back to the one and only Miss Alexis. I'm so excited to have her to be able to launch her amazing team tonight. She is a Goal Builder Plus, which means she has helped well over 9+ individuals, has a team of close to 50 plus individuals. She's a part of the 2020 club. That right there is like one of the most elite clubs that you can actually proclaim in our business. She sold over $110,000 in travel. That was in 2024 alone. So trust me, we know those numbers are continuously growing. What I love about Miss Alexis is that she works this business as a part-time, but benefiting from knowing that even with have her plan A as a 911 dispatcher, she's able to make all her worlds merge from traveling just as well as serving her community. So thank you so much for just being here tonight and of course just being here serving your team. So I'm excited to share with you all a little bit about myself. Again, I've been a part of Amazing Team Relentless for well over about to be a decade. Yes, 10 years, y'all. 10 years I've been serving the big team, helping people in so many different ways. But I want y'all to understand, I didn't just start out just, a travel business owner and just took off running. For me personally, when I got started, I was in a situation in my life where I wanted to earn some extra income. I got tired of that, get it how you live mentality. And I want y'all to participate with me in the comments. If you work full time, type full time in the comments. If you work part time, type part time in the comments. Because that's exactly what I did when I got started with this business. I saw something that I wanted to do, which was traveling more. I wanted to create more experiences. And of course, I wasn't going to stop an opportunity for me to earn some extra income. So I got started in 2016. Without a doubt, I didn't hesitate. I saw what I loved, being able to create more adventures. And within 3.5 years, y'all, I'm working this business, I'm moving, I'm shaking, and then something happened. I got laid off. Have y'all ever been laid off before? Have you ever been terminated from a job before? Can I honestly tell y'all, I had never experienced that a day in my life. So it was definitely unfamiliar for me. Actually, Saturday, September 20th, yesterday, that was my 6 year anniversary, y'all, since my layoff. This business that y'all about to hear about tonight, I want you to keep your ears open. I want you to get your pen and paper. I want y'all to take notes. Because had I not listened to this opportunity, then I would not be where I'm at now. I'm happy to report that I've been able to work this business full time as a full time entrepreneur since September 20th of 2019 after my layoff. I didn't skip a beat. Had just closed on my home, literally just had closed on my home 1 month before they laid me off. I'm still in it, thank the Lord, right? In addition to that, I've been able to build an amazing team of over 1,500 plus individuals. And these individuals that are launching tonight, they're a part of that amazing organization. So I'm just so grateful to be here to share my story and let y'all know as well. I also was a travel professional. I became the corporate travel manager of my entire company, y'all. So that just goes to show you the power of staying committed to an amazing business model that just makes sense. And Miss Alexis, as since you joined this business, what has been the most memorable moments for you since you started this amazing opportunity?
Well, for one, and before I get started, she has already introduced herself briefly, but she was very modest about it. So let me bring that back to Kyra before I get started into my why. Miss Kyra Harris, like she already told you guys, she's a three-star director in this company, meaning that she has a team of well over 1,500 agents. So that's amazing. She also got laid off of her job in 2019, a job in which she loved that she just told y'all. They laid her off. So she coined the phrase being laid off paid off. And as of this year, we are very excited because Kyra is officially a sapphire ring wearer. So that symbolizes that she earns six figures in this business. So put some fire in the chat for Kyra. And
Oh,
one,
I appreciate you so, so much. I truly do. And
you're
that's why we're
welcome.
excited tonight because that's what we're talking about, y'all, opportunities. And the beautiful thing about our company is that we are affiliated with amazing individuals. But I want to talk to you all about just freedoms. Can we be honest about that tonight, Alexis? I want everyone to type in the chat. Of these three freedoms, which one is the most important to you? Financial freedom, personal freedom, or time freedom? For me, I learned the power of financial freedom from this business. Why? Because I only knew one source of income. I didn't report to my job, I didn't get paid. And that just didn't sit well with me. But when we talk about personal freedom, see, that right there, when I realized after my layoff how much time I actually own, how I can be in charge of that schedule, it just made sense for me. So I didn't even question it no more because I was no longer wondering if my debit card was going to clear on the other end, nor was I wondering if I had to take the days off to be able to have that access. But Miss Alexis, what exactly does time freedom mean for you?
So, time freedom and financial freedom are the two freedoms that stick out to me because I want to do what I want with my time without having to ask my boss permission to use my PTO. It's time that I earn. So, I'm very passionate about that. And as well, financial freedom. So, being able to earn multiple sources of income, I'm all about that.
Oh, girl, you brought me back for a second because that's the reason why I started working my business. My boss called me and told me that if I would report back to work from PTO that she approved and told me that I may not have a job. And see, that's what really sparked that fire underneath me. Because some people say, oh, well, we could come on in here and I can just book travel. No, you need to understand what freedom looks like. Because if someone's threatening you, if you may not have an income source in the next few days, you definitely make sure that you have to pay attention to this, because that's what we're doing tonight. We're showing you all how to design your ideal life. Has someone ever said and sat you down and said, "Hey, if you could design your ideal life, what would that look like?" Well, I learned the power of earning more, traveling more, and experience more from just this one opportunity. Do you know that you got power in your network? You all are affiliated with Miss Alexis Network, with Miss Anita's network. Just so many individuals that are launching tonight that chose to share and embrace and empower you all. We have an unlimited income opportunity. Miss Alexis, do you miss a check? Have you missed a check since you started this business?
Not one, they come on time.
See, y'all see the grant, right?
Hey, Kyra, really quick before we move
She
too far,
hasn't.
I can see like a
Yes.
block on the screen. It's blocking
Okay,
some
hold
of the
on. It's
screen.
saying something about it was being transcribed. How about now?
The top went away, but I still see it at the bottom.
Okay, hold on. Maybe it's this. Let me see. You are sharing the screen. Thank you for letting me know that. Okay, how about now?
Let's see. Now you just have one more.
Okay, but maybe it's y'all looking at y'all. Give me a second. Let me minimize y'all. Oh, buddy, hell, no, I can't. Give me a second. I am not the most
Okay.
tech savvy. Let me go back to sharing my screen. Thank y'all so much for y'all patience. Hold on.
Yes,
Okay.
thank you guys again for being in. I see these
Yes. What about
fires.
now?
It's completely clear now.
Okay, perfect, perfect. So yeah, so you get what I'm saying. Technical difficulties happen from time to time, but I love the fact that we have an online-based business, y'all. We're teaching y'all the benefits of e-commerce, working anywhere, anytime, and that's what myself and Miss Alexis have successfully been able to do within this business. She's working full time as that 911 dispatcher, making sure that everyone has their accommodations and the things that they. Oh, it's blocked again. Oh my gosh, what's going on? Talk to me. Can you see it, Alexis?
Yes, I'm not sure what's going on. It cleared up for a second and
And
now
then
it's
it did it
back, but it's
again?
on the opposite side.
Okay. All right. Give me a second, y'all, because I got to figure this out. I don't want to. Look, we having a good time tonight. I'm not about to have these issues. Okay. Hold on. Let me see if, because I minimized everybody and I got it sharing the screen. Okay. Let me see something. Okay. What about now?
It's still trying to clear itself up, I think.
Okay, all right. Let me see if I just escape it altogether. But see, okay, screen sharing has stopped. Okay, so she's allowed me to stop sharing my screen. All right, y'all. Look, if not, it's gonna be conversational. Y'all gonna be hearing us talk tonight, but you're gonna get this information tonight, okay? All right, let me see if I go. Oh, you know what? I think I remember now. Lavonda said it has to be optimized by video sharing. I think we have to do it like that,
Okay.
where it's showing everything. Present a
It was a
layout.
lot of y'all in here tonight. Thank you for giving us your
Yes, we are so
time.
excited for y'all. Thank you so much for just being here and just Zoom windows. Let me see. Prevent the toolbar in
If y'all have any
notification.
questions during this presentation, you can put them in the chat. If you want to hype up the person that invited you, put it in the chat. We love feeding off of you guys' energy. So all this fire in the chat is firing me up too.
Okay, how about now?
It's only on the top, but I can see majority of the screen.
Okay, all right. So look, I'm gonna be honest. Can you see it the way you can understand it, or do I have to make it larger? Let me know.
No, I can understand it.
Okay, let me see. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna change it by different layouts and let me see right now as background. Oh, okay. How about now? I see me in front of it.
Yeah, I can see you in front of it. I think it was better the first time.
Okay, all right. Let's do that then. Okay. Oh, I have older to shoulder and side by side. Okay. All right. If you can see it though, just give me one last confirmation because I don't want to continue on if nobody can't visibly see what they need to see.
Yes, we can see it.
Okay, awesome. Okay, y'all. Thank y'all again, right? So I'm gonna just go straight into it, y'all. I want to introduce you to our founder, Mr. Donald Bradley. Miss Alexis, you just had the pleasure of meeting him at convention, and I think that what you got to see was the heart of an individual that truly says, I want to show average people how to make above average income. This business model, y'all, we're about to celebrate 10 years of being in business. October 26th of 2015 is when this company was launched. But it is a marketing company. We teach people how to to own their own travel businesses. Mr. John O'Bradley said he wanted to show average people how to make above average income. And type that in the comments, y'all, above average. Because, see, I didn't even know there was a thing such as that. Because when you're on your job, you have a salary. And when you tell me how much you make from your salary, I already know how much you're making annually, yearly, monthly, or whatever that equates to. But this company here has been in business for over 20 in over 20 plus different countries. I have been making income from Jamaican currency, UK currency, Ireland currency, Barbados. Look, we're in over 20 different countries. You are going to learn how to make currency in other countries. And then also we have solid leadership. I'm so happy to announce that Mr. Bradley has paid out over $200,000 to the field. Yes, the reps, the people who are out here serving and helping people change their financial futures. We have Mr. Andy Carlton, decades of experience in this industry. He's actually an individual that got us to be in over 20 plus different countries. And Miss Leanne Trackler, I just love her. She just makes sure we get paid on time and we honor people who understands that they don't play about our paychecks, okay? But I want to talk to you all now about our product. Y'all, we've been in the travel industry for some years, but this is the best product to date. Now, I want you to, Alexa, just to share, just in this brief period of time of you being in this industry, what can they look forward to when they partner with our host agency?
So the suppliers that we work with, which I know we're going to get into more in detail, that's one of the most exciting parts. So brands that you guys are already familiar with working with, um, can I name a few?
Girl, drop them on
Okay,
them.
so some of my favorites are Carnival, Marriott, Hilton. Do those sound familiar to y'all?
They sure do. Matter of
I
fact,
see.
type in the chat. Y'all engage with us today. What's your favorite cruise line? Type that in the chat for me. Matter of fact, what's your favorite hotel brand? Because everybody is not wanting to stay at Hilton's or Marriott's. Some people prefer Casa de Campo. Like there's just so many different brands out there. But I want y'all to share with us because if you've ever booked any of those brands, you are already trained. It's just now that you have access to being an agent. But Mr. James Ferrara, this gentleman, I met him on numerous occasions, but he's still in the industry, still booking travel till this day. And he's the co-founder and president. People will ask me, well, why would he still be booking travel? It makes sense, y'all. This is the $8 trillion industry. It's innovative. It's continuously growing. But when people ask us, why should we partner with your company, y'all? We have our clear, we actually sit on the board of the Cruise Line International Association. So all those cruise lines that y'all are mentioning in the chat right now, we sit on the board as a president on the board of CLIA. In addition to that, we have all of our accreditations, the airline reporting commissions, those airlines such as Delta, Southwest, American Airlines. In order for you to even book travel and be considered an agent in this industry, you had to have those particular credentials. But what I think I love the most is that IntelliTravel is the originators of the home-based travel agency concept. Prior to if you in your 30s, okay, I'm gonna say 30s and up, really 35 and up, people had to book travel in a brick and mortar. Like they had to go into a physical building and book travel. When this innovation of the internet came about, just how people are excited about Chat GPT, that's how people used to be excited when the internet came out in the 90s. Well, they saw something. They said, well, why do people have to go in a building and book travel? Why can't they do it from the comfort of their home? And that's exactly what they did, y'all. They went to the Supreme Court and fought for the rights to become the originators of the home-based travel agency concept. So I want y'all to think IntelliTravel when you think of Expedia and Orbitz and Hotwire. And yeah, I might be shouting out our competitors right now, but I want y'all to know that this is the company that started for them to be able to have a host agency. And then of course today we paid out, well, booked over 3 billion in travel. So that just lets you know how we're continuously growing and always being recognized in this industry. As you can see, Norwegian, Carnival, Magellan Awards, that's actually like the Grammys of the travel industry. And we actually hold that award. Now, Alexis, I do want to ask you, did you know that commissions were already built inside of your travel bookings prior to becoming a travel advisor?
No, I didn't.
Yes, nor did I. Okay. I think that was the craziest part of when I first started this business. I was like, oh my gosh, so you're telling me I've been missing out on this type of income? Well, You have, because this is an industry, y'all. So we're going to teach you the power of becoming a travel professional and earning anywhere from 70 to 80% of commissions. Yes, you're going to look forward to earning that much of income as you partner with us. But most importantly, you're going to have your own website. You know how Expedia has their own website? Hotwire has their own website. So when someone says, girl, I need to book a hotel for the weekend, you need to be volunteering your services because you now will have your own booking portal where people can book flights, hotels, rental cars, cruises. We assist with passports and visas, and we also sell event tickets. I went to the Saints and Cowboys game last year. I'm sitting at the bottom. I could smell Camaro. I could smell everybody. Like I had an amazing time. And I think what I enjoyed the most about that trip was I actually came home to a check. See, it's different when you're traveling to all these events and all these different concerts. People going to Chris Brown, we get paid for sending people to Chris Brown. I don't know about you, Alexis, but I definitely profited during that time when he had the Chris Bowl, whatever you call it.
The Breezy Bowl. And I was gonna
The Breezy
mention,
Bowl, baby. We was getting paid
yes,
on the Breezy Bowl.
I
But when
was
we
gonna
think of travel, also, I want y'all to consider group trips, corporate retreats, fraternities, sororities, destination weddings. And if I'm correct, Miss Alexis, haven't you booked your fair share of honeymoon and anniversary trips?
I was just about to say that. So not only honeymoon and anniversary trips, but last year I was gonna take a trip anyways for my birthday. I decided to open it up and invite other people as well. So do you know that I not only earn commission from one room, I earned commission from every room that was booked. So I came back
Wow.
to a check, not a bill.
Girl, cha-ching ching. Type that in the comments, y'all. Cha-ching. Or put some money symbols, put some money signs, because that's what we love, y'all. When we introduce people to this opportunity, it truly is a turnkey business. I don't want you to feel like you got to go build a website from scratch. I don't want you to feel like you have to go do all the research and everything and more. No, we have everything that you need. You're going to get your own state-of-the-art website. On-demand travel agent models. Who stated that they love Carnival in the comments? Well, guess what? You can actually get trained and certified by Carnival themselves. If you love Southwest Vacations, United Vacations, because we know we got those people who love what they love, you can get certified for free. You love Jamaica? Become a Jamaica certified specialist. And that is something that's inclusive to our business. And you're going to get the sales and marketing materials that you need so that you can be successful in this business. But also, Miss Alexis, did you know that we sell travel insurance, train trips, excursions, and activities? Have you ever taken advantage of booking any of those things for your clients?
Yes, all three, all three.
All three? And that's why we are going to continuously tell people why travel, why now. First, travel is an $8 trillion industry, projected to double to a $15 trillion plus industry. The number one research word online, and please let me know in the comments if you're guilty of doing this. When I used to work my full time job, I was on their clock searching my trips for the weekends or where I wanted to go on vacation. And I can definitely tell you that I utilize that while being on my job. So we know it's the number one research category in the world. Then we have the baby boomers. If you're a baby boomer, make sure you shout yourself out in the chat because we love y'all. You are fueling this industry. Typically, when you retire, what's the first thing you want to do? You want to travel. Then we had those millennials. I'm a part of the crew. And guess what? We're spending over 200 billion annually. Annually, y'all, just for travel. I know a lot of people who missed out on some light bills to go to Cancun for the weekend. Hey, 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 I'm not going to call myself out, but it may have happened. Then we're going to talk about the Generation Z. Look, let's be honest, they're killing it right now. They're the ones on TikTok, Instagram, showcasing all their travel, giving us an idea of why do we have to wait until retirement to do this. So I love the fact that they have successfully shown us what it could look like, but I do hate the fact that they've never successfully shown us how to earn the check. And that's where we're going to fill in the gaps for that generation. Do you own one of those cell phones right there on that screen, Miss Alexis?
Say it one more time.
Do you own one of those cell phones on this screen right now?
Yes, I do.
Okay, well, let's make sure we break it down. I own one too. And I have made more money off this cell phone than I ever made off of a laptop. than I ever made off of reporting to my job. And you want to know why? Because I'm getting paid on what people are doing anyway. Almost everyone you know is traveling or they want to travel. And that's what we are excited to continuously share with you all. This is where the money part comes out. So make sure y'all get that pen and paper ready. Or better yet, activate the chat because I want you to drop those numbers. When you think of someone, if they were to go on a trip, like if you had a friend of yours, they're a business traveler and they travel at least once or twice a month, how much commission would you see yourself coming back to if they just only booked the hotel with you? Y'all participate with us in the chat. And Miss Alexis, I want you to share with them how much money should they look forward to coming back to?
So for this example on the screen, for a 3 night hotel stay, your commission is looking like 150, 120. And that's pretty accurate.
It's very accurate. And when I worked in full time in corporate, I also used to travel a lot with my company because I worked for a beauty brand company and I was also a licensed cosmetologist. So they would just say, here's the company card, Kyra. Just get where you need to be for your assignment. They never told me I needed to book it on any website. They just said, get there. And you know what I chose to do? I chose to patronize myself. And in return, I was getting a per diem from my company, but I also was paying myself a commission check that I was going to receive with or without them because I did own a travel business. But then we're going to talk about the golfers. Y'all, anybody golf in the comments? Or anybody have taken a class for golfing? I'm actually considering it now when I see how much income I can earn from a trip. What about Scottsdale, Arizona, group of four? That's a commission of over $274. Would you cash that check, Miss Alexis?
Yes,
I
quickly.
know you would, girl. Wait, hold on. Zoom is not responding. What you not about to do, Zoom? Can y'all still see my screen? Because I have to make sure that we are looking at some visuals.
Yes, we can.
Okay, perfect, perfect. Now we're gonna go talk about those honeymooners, and I'm just gonna leave this slide up to you because you are the honeymoon booking queen, Miss Alexis. So please do share with them what to look forward to if they were to book a 7 day honeymoon.
Okay, so if you guys book a 7 day honeymoon at an all-inclusive resort in Cancun, Mexico, with butler service, have y'all ever had butler service? Because I know for me, once I went butler, I don't want anything other than butler service. So you can come back to a commission check of $561.71. And that's on the low end.
That's on the low end, girl. Do you understand me with the views and everything and more? And I saw your beautiful trip in St. Lucia. Were you an agent by then when you booked that Jade Mountain Resort?
Now you putting me on the spot. No, I was not.
Oh my gosh, girl, I can just count the checks. Every time I see beautiful vacations, all I do is equate them to checks because now we're talking about the big money. Do anyone in this chat love group cruises? Or do you see yourself planning a group cruise? See, when I first joined this business, I went on my very first group cruise when I was not a travel agent. And I can tell you, I was not pleased with that trip either because I learned categories. I was at the bottom of the boat and I made a decision ever since. I will never be at the bottom, balcony and above. Okay. But if you were to book a 5 day group cruise, 20 cabins minimum, that could be you and your girlfriends. That could be you and a family and friends cruise. Matter of fact, y'all could type on Facebook, family and friends, I'm planning a cruise. Who wants to come? And when you start seeing all the people that's going to be responding to that post, you now know that you're going to look forward to earning a commission well over $2,240. Now, I don't know about y'all, but just imagine that paying a mortgage, helping you pay off debt, helping you pay your light bill, catch up on some bills. I can definitely tell you that we have so many people on our team that has benefit from growing their income and utilizing this as a debt payoff strategy. So we definitely want to make sure that you all are thinking about what could you use this extra money for. When I joined this business, they say you can have fun learning and earning. And I think I took this statement a little too seriously. The hardest part of being in this business was that I could not go on every trip that they were offering for us as agents because that's the beauty of our business and our industry. We're going to educate you on experiencing these travel. So remember, you can get the free certification. So of course, if you want to become a Jamaica certified specialist, a Cancun certified specialist, a Bora Bora specialist, whatever your heart desires, you can take access to that certification, and it's at your leisure. But then we also have opportunities for you to grow through your business. Now, I know in our job we get a promotion. You might get a mug, may get some flowers, may get a complimentary lunch. Well, over here, we're going to award you accordingly by acknowledging you as your growth throughout this company, becoming a dream maker, learning how to become a vacation builder, but then acquiring the highest level you can become in our company, which is a travel genius. That means you're going to get the red jacket. You can help in teletravel with training seminars all across the world. And that's another additional stream of income. We're going to talk about that on another day. But I want you to understand that you have access to doing all of the following. But let's talk about IntelliTrips. See, this is when the game changed for me. Now, I knew I could book my travel and be compensated for my travel, but I didn't know that the companies will also sponsor trips for us. I actually just came back from a trip. After convention, I got invited to go to Cancun. It was a brand new resort that just opened up called Ava, AVA. Go look it up, y'all. It's gorgeous. It's beautiful. If you love a family friendly property or you just want a quick escape, that's a great resort. But I got invited to come out, and that fam was only $75. Now, that included my foods, my drinks, my beautiful oceanfront room, everything and more. So we get invited to go on a lot of different trips, but I'm going to talk to you all about some of these particular IntelliTrips. So Negril, Jamaica. Anybody ever been to Negril, Jamaica before? If you have, type in the comments. Or if you've ever just been to Jamaica, well, this is a 4-day, 3-night trip, all inclusive, adults only. People were invited to come on this trip to become a wellness travel expert. That was only $499 per person. I did not say per night. I said per person. So type that in the comments for me. But I want you to share with them about our next trip, Miss Alexis.
All right, so this next one is a 4-day, 3-night, 5-star all-inclusive to DR, which is or Punta Cana, which is in Dominican Republic. I don't know if you guys have ever priced a trip to Punta Cana, but you're gonna spend well over a comma to get there. So for this fam, it only costs $720 per person.
Cha-ching, cha-ching. Let me tell you something. During the pandemic, when people say that people weren't traveling, that's when I actually booked the most travel. And I was actually in Punta Cana. I stayed at Casa de Campos. It was a luxury resort, beautiful, beautiful property, villas. I mean, private island and more. Matter of fact, J-Lo, Kardashians, that's where they stay when they go to Punta Cana. And I can tell you that I paid $299 for that entire trip. No, correction. It was 2 nights free, and each additional night was $99. So let's just say my sister had an amazing birthday party, and I'm grateful for her attending and knowing that her sister was the top travel agent. Okay. But most people, when they join this business, they're like, okay, what do I expect? What can you guarantee? Y'all, in life, people can't guarantee a lot of things, but that's why I think I've been in this business about to be a decade because of these guarantees. One of them being the best travel price guarantee. Yes, myself, Miss Alexis, Miss Anita, everybody on this live could book their own travel. Well, guess what? If you booked it and you found it cheaper within the 7 to 10 business days, they'll meet it, beat it, or offer 110% of a credit to go towards your future travel. That's the reason why I'm still here. Because I didn't have to do the fussing and the fighting with people no more. Hey, you found it cheaper? Okay, well, send me a picture and I can beat it. That's the type of posture you want to have in your business. Then we have the no questions asked, 100% money back guarantee. We have had agents have the opportunity to come in and test drive this business. You don't like this business in 30 days or less, get your money back unapologetically. And that's why so many people have been successful in this business because it's no contracts, it's no quotas, it's no inventory. Anybody ever been a part of a company that you got to have inventory? Well, you don't have to worry about that over here. And then we have a unique profit guarantee. All that means is that if you give this business at least a year, like I wish they could say we could do that on our job, right? And if I don't like the job, then cut me a check on the back end. No, over here, you give this business at least a year. If you don't make or if you don't earn or save of what this business would cost for an entire year, they're going to cut you a check for the difference. And people ask all the time, well, why would they do that? Y'all, it's travel. It makes sense. And we want to make sure that you all get on the right side of it. So I hope y'all enjoyed hearing about the travel side of the business. But now we're going to talk about something where I need y'all to put y'all entrepreneur hat on. This is a side of the business that really taught me that I can empower other people. Warren Buffett, if you don't know who Warren Buffett is, go look him up and you'll find out why this quote is so meaningful. Never rely on a single source of income. You must invest in order to create a second source. And I want y'all to type that in the chat, invest. If I'm a licensed cosmetologist, I have to invest in products, right, for my clients. I'm a realtor. I have to invest in the marketing materials. I'm a life insurance agent. I have to invest in my business. And in my travel business, guess what? The investment, what it took for me, it's taking an opportunity to learn the information so that I can learn how to scale this business. And that's what y'all are going to learn about. How we're going to show you how to earn weekly income, monthly income, residual income. This side of the business that I'm about to share with you all is Planet Marketing. And it access up to 7 different additional streams of income in addition to what you just learned about with the travel side. Travel, we taught you how to make money from booking travel. Now I'm teaching you how to earn income from leveraging your market. So let's talk about direct sales. If you share this opportunity with anyone that you know, it could be a family, a friend, it could be a coworker, it could be a stranger on Facebook, because I built my business 90% online. But every time I shared this opportunity with someone and I sold them an ITA, which is an independent travel agency, I earned $50. Every person I sold this business to, I earned $50. Personally, I have shared this business with over 300 plus individuals. So I earned $50 on all those individuals that chose to partner with me. But then we're going to talk about a 50% match. Yes, there's matches that you can earn over here. As you share this business with people, like say for instance, example, if I share this business with Miss Alexis, and Miss Alexis chooses to share this business with her sister. Now, Miss Alexis sold an ITA to her sister. She's going to earn that $50. But guess who's going to earn the 50% match? Me, because I shared the original business with Miss Alexis. So just imagine for every person that you personally sponsor, as they are selling agencies, you're going to get 50% matches. So that's $25 for every person that the person you signed up in this business if they choose to sell this opportunity. So I've collected so many $25 referral marketing, 50% matches. And sometimes I'm like, well, dang, where do these checks come from? Well, I have agents that understand that I got a lot more people who would love to have access to the same product. So that's the beauty and the advantage for you as well. But let's talk about those $10 bonuses. Yes, $10. You're probably like, what's $10? Well, can you go to your boss right now and say you want a $10 raise? Okay, all right. I hear it's real quiet in the chat right now. But yes, if you were to partner with us, we're going to talk about how you're going to earn these additional streams of income. So in our company, we have a builder program. Yes, you are building your way through. You are growing through your organization. If you help 3 people become a travel agent, meaning that means you sold this agency to someone, you're going to be considered a bronze builder. That's $150 attached to you because you helped 3 people. Remember, you earn $50 for every sale? Well, what about silver builder? That means you've helped 6 people successfully start their own travel agency. That's a check of over $300. Would you cash that check? I mean, what could you use it for? Type in the comments. What is $300 is utilized for? Because I know my light bill this month alone was $345. So we definitely want to make sure that you understand that you can use this income for your advantage. But then we have a goal builder. That's why myself, Miss Alexis, Miss Anita, just so many individuals on our team are so excited because they've helped 9 people start their own travel agencies, empowered 9 people to go out there and basically change a generation of income in their household. So, one being you're going to start earning extra income, one being the $10 bonuses. So, remember that $50 I mentioned you earned earlier? 50 plus 10 is how much? So, every time you sell an agency, you're going to earn $60. Remember those $25 matches that I mentioned? Well, instead of 25, now you're getting $35. And then as your organization continuously grows, you're going to get a $10 bill for every person that hits your organization. Now, I must be honest. Some days I've gotten checks for $100. Some days I've gotten checks for $500. And I'm like, where's this coming from? Well, it's coming because my team was still growing in spite of me. And those $10 bills, they definitely add up. But then you also get a 10% match on your personal's ITA travel commissions. Now, Miss Alexis, as I mentioned, she's the honeymoon queen. But I didn't personally sponsor Miss Alexis. Miss Anita sponsored Miss Alexis. And do you know that she gets a 10% match of every honeymoon booking that Miss Alexis booked? But I need you to understand that's not 10% from what Alexa's commission is. That is a check as a thank you from our company. That's why we empower you to understand. Build an agency. They're independent of you. We're going to teach them by giving them the tools to be successful. But if they book travel, can you stop yourself from not getting a 10% override that the company's going to pay you anyway? So, an example of that would be I had a lady was booking conferences and retreats for years. Never knew she could earn a check. Started in this business. Her first check was $22,000. Been booking those trips for over 8 years. And the gentleman that signed her up, which was the pastor that's in my organization, he earned a 10% override. Y'all know how much that was, right? $2,200. And I'm just saying, if a check comes in your household like that, what are we doing with those checks? And then you also have the opportunity to earn another 10% override. And that's as the matrix is growing. As your team is continuously deciding to build a team, you start earning 10% overrides. And Miss Alexis, I know that you have quite a few agents on your team that has also duplicated your strategies that you have successfully taught to them. So how was that feeling for you when you started getting a 10% override of the travel commissions and as they started to build a team?
It's gotten to the point where to build the excitement, I'm sorry. To build the excitement, sometimes I give away trips. If I receive inquiries, travel inquiries, and I want my team to experience book and travel, I'll let them book the travel because even though I may not get paid that commission, I still earn the commission overrides. So I want you to earn that travel commission, and I'll just take the 10% that you're going to receive. So we both win.
Oh, I love the way you said that because that's what it's truly about. It got to the point I know how to book travel. I know how to train agents how to book travel, but it's so empowering when I can just say, hey, would you like a booking? Hey, I have an extra booking. Would you like it? And they're getting paid. And by default, I'm just getting a 10% override. So that truly has allowed me to empower my agents to understand the power of leverage. And right now, we're going to talk about this one. Can you type residual in the comments first and foremost? Everybody, type residual in the comments. I never knew what this word meant. Honestly, I never was exposed to this word. I'm not gonna say never knew what it meant. I would say exposed to it because none of my friend circle ever said, "Hey, Kyra, I want to show you how you can earn residual income." But see, that's the type of friends you have on this line with you all today. People that want to actually empower you and show you the way of how you can start earning residual income. So think of Michael Jackson. He made Billie Jean one time. Is he still getting a check from that same song? Type that in the comments. Yes. That check has not stopped, and he is deceased and in heaven. And guess what? He's still getting paid. So that's what we want to empower you to understand that you can get paid from the efforts of doing this work one time to get paid for a lifetime. So all it takes is for two people to come to the party. If you share this business with at least a minimum of two people, you're going to start earning residual income in our household, in your company, and well, within this company. You don't earn residual income on your job. If you don't report to your job and trade your hours for dollars, you don't get paid. Over here, we're teaching you how to leverage that. So if you bring two people to the party, there's a potential for you to earn up to $48 of income just because you chose to help two people, but your team size grew bigger. Now, with residual income, y'all, we earn $4 for each person that signs up in business with us. So I know people like, well, what's $4? $4 adds up. Okay, that's all I'm gonna keep telling y'all. So you have the opportunity to build an organization. So I'm going to give you an example of this because I like to look at illustrations. So say for instance on this side, you see the man at the top. So say for instance that's Alexis. And then she shared this business with three people. Well, she shares with three people on the first level, she's going to get paid up to $12 for that because those are three people times $4 that equal 12. Okay, her second level, she can invite nine more people to the party. Well, guess what? They choose to get started with her. Now she's going to earn up to $48. Now that's not just her by herself, that's her and her team. Now we're going to go into bronze builder. Remember, you helped three people. So they can fit 27 people on that row. That's a potential earner over $156. All righty. You got more people you know? Well, say for instance you just brought six people to the party. You got 729 seats available. That could be you just bringing six and the rest of your team equaling out to 729. Well, that's $4 times that. That's 4,800 $368. I have a team of 1,500, y'all. 1,500 times $4. Y'all do the calculation on that. That's just one check residually outside of all the different ways I just mentioned we can get paid. But why we are so excited when people decide to hit gold, meaning you help nine people, that's because you have up to 19,683 seats you could fill. But let's really get honest about it. You now have the potential to earn up to $118,000. See, when you hit gold, you don't have to worry about unlocking each level. You already unlocked it. Now it's time to fill up the seats. $118,000. What about if it took you 10 years to get that? What about if you only earn 10% of that? Could you still use an 11,800 plus dollars in your household? So I want y'all to think about the long-term gain of this. I didn't think I was starting this business that years later I would need it to basically afford my lifestyle, to be able to go and take care of my father when he got diagnosed with COVID and I had to go back to New Orleans and be there by his side. I didn't think that this would be able to help me purchase my father a new vehicle because his car broke on him. I didn't think that this vehicle would help me to buy a whole nother residence in a whole nother state so I could be able to go free a lot more people's mental mindsets. Okay, we have to really understand the power of what we have over here. And all I can tell you is that it's time for y'all to unlock the matrix. Tap into this income so y'all can touch it with us. Now we have a director program. That's what Miss Alexis is working towards. She is not too far from hitting this goal. But y'all, look at it like this. This is yet another stream of income because you choose to share your network with our network. If you build a team of 100 agents, that could be you by yourself, because we do have people that are called the Century Club members, and that means they personally sponsored 100 plus people on their own pen. But you don't have to do it by yourself, y'all. You can do it with a team. What about if you signed up and she signed up nine people? And guess what? All that really means is that if you signed up nine people and nine people signed up nine people, you're now a director in our company. That's a bonus of $500 every month coming into your household. The first time I hit one star director, believe it or not, I was stuck in New Orleans. I was out there for a wedding. Hurricane Harvey had hit in Houston, Texas. Of course, I could not earn income because I was not working to trade my hours for dollars. But this was the first check that hit my account September 1st. I knew then, okay, hold up. I got to keep working this. Something's got to make sense. Something is making sense now because this is a check I can guarantee in my household. And then in addition to that, Mr. Bradley said, I'm going to give y'all some extra $10 bills. So remember that $10 bonus when you hit gold? Each star that you continuously go up the rank, you get an extra $10 for each one. So as a three-star, which I'm currently am right now, I have a balanced team of 500 agents. I start my month off with a $2,000 bonus every first of the month. Yes. In addition to all the other ways I just mentioned we get paid, y'all. But also now when I sell an ITA, instead of the $50, I get 50 plus 40. I get $90 every time I help someone start their own travel agency. And that's empowering because there's a lot of people who really could benefit from this extra income. But let's talk about my sponsor. She's a balance team of 1,500. She starts her month off with a $5,000 check every first of the month, in addition to the other ways we get paid. So we currently have, I think, six stars. So they're earning about $16,000 on average. Okay, it's $16,000 as a bonus. This is a bonus. Yes, they are earning income, and I have been a part of watching them attain all these stars. But another great thing about Mr. Bradley is that he gives us a director jacket, we get a director pin, we get recognized, get invited to special events, but also the heart of our founder. As a director, you should be making a minimum of at least $1,000 when you hit one star. But if you ever fall short, Mr. Bradley will compensate you and give you the remainders to make sure that you have a minimum of at least $1,000 in your household. I wish our job could do that for us because you get mad when you ain't got enough PTO to take care of them extra extra days, right? But that's the beauty of our company. that's the aspiration of what's to come. And I do want to share this quick little testimonial. I have three different testimonials. They're short and sweet to the point, but this is Mr. Brandon Grace, and he's going to share it. And if you can't hear it, just text me, Alexis, and let me know if you can't hear the actual testimonial, and we'll just go pass through.
My name is Brandon Grace, and I've been with this amazing company for 8 years. A good friend of mine called me up and said, "Hey, Brandon, I found a way that you can make money and save money and travel. Are you interested?" Hey, I had just got paid my Social Security and disability check, and I invested. See, I was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis, and I was living at home with my parents, not really knowing what I was going to do with myself, not really knowing what was next for me. So I invested in myself because I wanted to make more money. I wanted to travel more and I wanted to experience more. Not knowing that 8 years later, guys, that I would no longer be receiving Social Security and disability. And it's not because I have an unqualifying diagnosis, because I still have MS, I still have my struggles, but it's because I make too much money, and that's a good thing. So guys, what my next goal is, my vision for this company is to help more people, to help people that look like me, to help people that think that because they are diagnosed with any disability, that they can't travel, to help those people that think that they need an extra job instead of creating the business, right? Help those people that say, "Hey, I can't travel because of whatever the reason is." So Planet Marketing has shown me how to not be present for every dollar, how to earn leverage and residual income. And my goal is to help more people make that money, right? So guys, this is an amazing opportunity. I'm so grateful and I'm so thankful.
That was
My
Mr.
name is
Brandon
Brandon Grace,
Grace,
and I've been with
y'all.
this
And
amazing company
my
for eight
apologies. Let me do the
years.
next one. This is Miss Tirsa. She's our young, youthful energy on our team. And we watched this young lady leave corporate America where she was actually working in the school in district. And she was able to actually supplement this income from this business part time until she was actually able to
So
make
I
that
started
decision
my
to go full
business in
time.
April 2021 just to travel more, earn more, and save more. So as an introvert, I decided to start a faceless Instagram. I sold over $350,000 in my first year in the travel business. I started helping people do the same thing that I was doing as well. So that was really exciting. I ended up making this my full-time travel business in June 2022. So for me, I just feel like anybody can do this. And I was like so stoked.
All right, the last one we have is this is Pastor Darren Vanette. He actually was one of the individuals that joined my team that really helped me to really grow a massive organization. I want y'all to hear from him as
Hey,
well.
it's Pastor Darren Vanette from New Orleans, Louisiana, and it is my great honor and privilege to share with you why I chose to be my own travel business owner through Planet Marketing. Listen, I believe that if you're going to do something at least 50% of the time, or if you're doing something 50% of the time, you should have some ownership in it. And so my big word is ownership. Through my travel business, I get to have a part of profiting from what I'm already going to do anyway, and that is travel. Number two is my vision. My vision is to use my travel business to aid in what I'm already doing. It complements what I'm called to do. My calling is simply to make good leaders great. And so I use travel to help leaders do, again, what they're already going to do, and that is travel. And then last but certainly not least, but is my big why. My why is simply the one word systems. I teach as a coach, as a consultant, that there's no secret to your success, but there's a system for your success. And through Planet Marketing, I'm able to profit from a system that is put in place to guarantee results and rewards. So if you're on the fence, this is a great opportunity. It's been a great ride for me, and I look forward to doing more.
Yes,
Hey, it's
glad
Pastor
that
Darren.
y'all got to see that firsthand. So we're almost done, but I thank y'all so much for staying on, and even with the technical difficulties, but they just go to show you how we know we are truly making an impact. And so right now we're going to talk about the Presidential Ring and Rolex program. As Miss Alexa just mentioned, this is something that I am so grateful that our team qualified for, and also currently right now I am now the newest recipient of that. I actually was awarded at convention, and what that means is we have our ring program. That's recognition of acknowledging what you've done in this business. That means I'm earning over $8,333 per month. You're now considered a six-figure earner in our company, and you will acquire and receive your sapphire ring. I'm just it's just so powerful because I've been in this business over 9 years, and I watched it change so many lives. I watched people receive these rings as those recognitions. And I'm just grateful that my team and myself and just our efforts in general has allowed us to grow a massive organization. We have a ruby ring. That's what my coach and my sponsor currently sports, earning over $250,000 annually, and that equates to $20,833. We have $500,000 income earners in our company, earning over 41,000 plus a month. But then they got the diamond ring. But then you have the double diamond. That's the millionaires in this company, y'all. Mr. Bradley stated that his goal is to make over 100 millionaires before he leave this earth. And I'm so grateful because he's currently already produced well over six. So just imagine, y'all, we have the opportunity to do that. And I bought into that vision, and I'm grateful, and I cannot wait. And then you also get an opportunity to get that Rolex watch. Yes, that's a Rolex. She's gonna come real soon. Don't worry. We're gonna work hard. We're gonna get to our goals. So this is just a picture of me at a convention, receiving my ring on the stage. And as you see, thank you to our amazing team of champions because I'm a team player. I love helping my team and empowering everyone that's contributed to this journey for us to get here and have that recognition. I'm grateful for you all. So thank you so much. This is our income disclosure. Yes, we make money here, y'all. And when people say, are y'all really making money? I say, you got time to look at the income disclosure because we actually have to file taxes, y'all. We really do. As an independent rep, you file taxes, and this is reported to the IRS. So if you just had a team of 9 people, on a high, we have people earning over 329,000. On a low, 4,000. But I do like the fact of going back to the zero at the top. We're not going to sit here and tell you that you're going to always earn income. If you don't work, you don't earn income. And I like the fact that our company is that transparent that they will put $0 on this income report. But then we have the 3 stars. I'm going to go straight to 3 star. Earning on an average, on a high, 696,000. On a low, 50,000. What could that do? Like, let's be honest, that is some people's income for the year. I know because I started making more than my income on my job, and that's when I knew, wait, hold on, I got to work this business a little bit harder. But then also, as I stated, we do have millionaires in our company. On a high, 1,173,000. On a low, 1,076,000. And do you know we just left convention and Mr. Bradley just told us that one of our millionaire income earners, she's on a track to almost earning over 2 million. They're based in the UK. I was just astonished. So I'm just looking forward to continuously growing and helping our organization grow so we can also have some big goals too. If you stay this far and this long, this is the part that I want y'all to pay the most attention to. Okay? It's the Planet Marketing Pledge. On our jobs, you cannot guarantee, well, we ain't gonna can't guarantee, you can't guarantee. They're not gonna make sure your family is taken care of, okay? They're not gonna make sure that the check that you came for every day is gonna be the check that your family's still gonna receive for the rest of your life. And that's what I love about Planet Marketing Pledge is when you become a director in our company, you can feel secure in knowing that in the event of your death, the Planet business you built will outlast you. Your family will still receive your Planet Marketing weekly commissions, director pay, director bonuses, and monthly residual income. When Mr. Bradley set this up, he said, I wanted to start a company where my friends will be happy and want to come and work with me. And to know that you're leaving a legacy, yeah, type that in the comments, y'all, legacy generationally. I don't have children nor am I married, but on my paperwork, I have my niece, my nephews, my sisters, my brothers, because you know what? I'm leaving a legacy. I'm leaving an inheritance for my family. That's so powerful to me because no one else has done it. But I want to be the first. So that's why I do this business. And I hope that you all are inspired from what I choose to do as well. This is a turnkey business. Yes, we got all the tools you need, all the successful things you need, apps, websites, training, events. I just came back from a Super Saturday in Houston, Texas. So if you like live action, come join us at a live event. You want to do it online? We have a workshop. We have an app that can send a video out and let you know if they watch the video. Hint, hint, because we don't want our time to be wasted. We're on a journey to free people. So you got to understand all these tools are at your advantage, and we want to make sure you win with them. Mr. John C. Maxwell is who just spoke at our convention, and as a director, we were invited into the room, and he actually did like a Q&A session with us. So that was a really great thing for us as well. How do you get started? Look, price is what you pay, value is what you get. And we're going to break these numbers down for you. This opportunity that y'all just heard about, that I told you has produced well over six figures in my household, has sustained me since 2019 after my layoff, has allowed me to continuously change so many more lives. This opportunity is only $199.90. Yes, less than $200. Your monthly is only going to be $59.90. That's less than $2 a day. If you go to Starbucks, if you go to McDonald's in the morning getting your coffees, y'all know how much that add up to be. But you telling me that I could start a business that I can earn as much income as I want to earn, and all I'm doing is paying $59.90? Y'all, to break it down in simpler terms, Planet Marketing is the marketing side. That's the side that I just showed you. You can earn seven different streams of income, build a legacy for your family. 1995 and 1995 a month. And then teletravel is the 179.95. That's your travel product. You book the travel, you get the website, you get the perks, the benefits, things like that. That's your product. That's and then monthly is 39.95. So just to let y'all know, that's together. Okay, so 199.90 is the overall start cost, and $59.90 is the monthly. Now I do want to make sure I state this as well. People ask, well, um, I can see myself starting, but I don't want to build. Baby, if you look at this as a build, I'm gonna be honest with you, you have no desire to come in this business and actually earn income. Because we get people who earning $22,000 checks paying $59.90. We have people paying, earning over $10,000 checks paying $59.90. So please understand when I'm telling you price is what you pay, but value truly is what you get. All right, y'all, at this point in time, I want to know in the comments, it is time to make a decision. Yes, we want y'all to make a decision because right now you have sat on this webinar, you have heard from your friends, they told you all these amazing things, but y'all got to see it live and y'all actually got to see the evidence as well. So, number three is a person that says, no, thank you. They love what they heard, but guess what? You still can help your friends share their posts, help them get the word out. Maybe you have a couple of friends that you could refer to them that may consider this business, but I'm telling you, if you need to see it again, make sure they send you a quick little 10-minute video or a webinar, and you can also make a decision based upon you actually having the facts than not having the facts at all. Number two, that's a person that have questions. I was one of them. I literally said, hey, ma'am, I need to see you again and then see you again. But I asked all my questions, and when I got them answered, who would have known that this business was the blessing in disguise from it? So get your questions answered, and that's what we're here tonight. And number one, you're ready to go. Look, you had me at you paid $75 and you just came back from Cancun, Kyra, or just in general, you see the opportunity of building a legacy for your family. I have grandparents, people who are 75 and 80 plus years of age, who are doing this business and to leave a legacy for their future grandchildren because we live in generational wealth right now in this season. So I want you all to take part of that and definitely join us in business. So getting started, y'all, is super simple. You're going to go to startyourtravelbiz.com. You'll be able to reference the sponsor ID. That is because we have an exclusive partnership. So you have to have your sponsor ID in order to be sponsored into this business. But just to let you all know, we have over 140,000 agents. I started this business when it was less than 8,000. So trust me, we are growing rapidly, and you have the opportunity to partner with us. Also, when you partner with us, you will also have access to some exclusive offers. Unlimited coaching is one of them. Get myself, get Miss Alexis, get Miss Anita, get Miss Lavonda. We have access. We get vacation vouchers. Everyone that's on this live tonight, you're going to get a vacation voucher. So we do appreciate your time, but also understanding you have access to also gift that to your clients, referral clients, as well as people to sign up on your website. Social media training, we offer it all. We have a 14-day travel booking challenge. We have a on-demand workshop. You know those people that say they're too busy to hop on the webinar? Well, guess what? I got to know on demand. Sign up for our travel agent workshop, and you have access to do all the following. So, yes, you can go to startyourtravelbiz.com. You can reference that sponsor ID, and that definitely will be your opportunity to partner with us. So, at this point in time, I want to say thank y'all so much. I'm about to go ahead and escape and stop this share. We appreciate y'all time. At this moment, I want to keep the floor open. If anyone has any questions, please ask them. We don't want y'all to leave this webinar without assuming that you know the answer. When you got people who really want to help you get them answered. So before I also go into it, Miss Alexis, I know we had a few people that were launching. I would love to have them come on and just share why they chose to start their business and what they're looking forward to within their business.
Yes. So before Lakeisha has to log off, just in case she does, I'm going to start with you. Keisha, are you able to unmute?
Yes, hello. Sorry, I'm actually traveling myself right now. So, but I wanted to thank everyone. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. I wanted to thank everyone that came on, especially those that I invited on. I'll make this really quick. The reason why I started was I actually was helping people book travel, and I love traveling myself. So I just had my wedding renewal in Jamaica, and I had someone else, kind of help, and I was helping some others. And I was helping her, saying, "Oh, okay, don't you get commission?" But I wasn't really sure. I just wanted to help her. Well, a couple of my good girlfriends were like, "Why are you not doing this yourself?" And I was like, "Oh, I don't have time." They said, "Well, you have time to help us all the time when we're asking you." So I'm like, "Oh, okay." So I was like, "Well, let me find out." And then when I like started learning about it, and I was like, I don't know if I want to join and where I have to bring people in. Well, when I, found this health agency and I was talking to Alexis, it was like, you don't have to bring people in. It's two sides to it. You can just book travel, or you can help people. You can join the team. One of my friends was like, "Well, if you join, I want to join." And I was like, "Oh, okay, well, maybe I'll join both, because if that's helping other people, I was just gonna book travel." So I love this, that it's not like we don't have to meet quotas, and I'm still new at this, but I'm learning, and it's so much training, and I like the residual income. I like I like it. And believe me, if I didn't believe in it, those that's on here that know me know that I would be like, yeah, no. But that's my why, to book travel for myself, my friends, my family, but also help others. There's people that have, lost their job, especially to this with this government situation going on. Just to know that I can, help them, and they can book whenever. It's not any pressure. I just love that. So that's my why.
Thank you.
Thank
And then
you.
let me see if Tamika is still in here, just in case you have to jump off also, Tamika, because I know that you're traveling. Are you able to unmute and tell us why you started your business?
Hey guys, yes, I'm in the car. I actually just got back from a trip. Selfishly, I have watched Alexis have these amazing trips, and my husband and I travel all the time. Well, next year I'm planning my 50th birthday party in Jamaica. I wanted to go somewhere, and it just a light bulb kind of went off. I wonder if I could book my own travel and find a way to make money doing it. And I reached out to Alexis, and she has always told me, yeah, you could. And she gave me the insight on how I could make it happen. And I stumbled my way trying to just figure out if this was the right thing for me. But over the summer, the trips that my husband and I took, just stuff we had already planned that we were going to do. And I started seeing checks coming in from that. I'm hooked to know that, okay, travel is fun, travel can make money, and it's an opportunity for others to do it if they want to or not. I'm not obligated, like the young lady just said. I'm not obligated to grow a team. I'm not obligated to meet a quota. It's just freedom to do it as I want. I don't feel like anything is guaranteed. The state of the world and our economy is very fragile right now, and your permanent anchor position can be uprooted at any moment. So I've always had a side hustle somewhere, and if this is an opportunity for me to keep a side hustle, side money, permanent money, but it's a way to always have an income coming into my household and have fun doing it. So that's how I got here. That is my why, and I'm looking forward to not only Jamaica being amazing, but forgive me, I didn't know about some of these other corporate trips that we could take. Corporate trips. So now I know there are more opportunities out there for me to continue to enjoy the experiences in the sky as well. So thank y'all so much for tonight's information.
Yes, thank you for sharing. Okay, next we have Miss Anissa. Are you able to unmute, Anissa?
Yes, good evening, everyone. First, I want to say thank you to Kyra and Alexis for this amazing presentation tonight. And thank you to any of my guests that are here with us tonight. My why is very selfish, and I say this all the time. It was just basically just for me to travel more and at the same time save on traveling. I haven't ventured over to the other side with Planet Marketing just yet to bring people on and to build a team. But the more and more that I interact with everyone every week, I'm looking forward to venturing over to that side soon. But again, my why was just basically just for me to travel more and to save more. Um, in the past, I have gone through a travel agent and we had some good experiences and some not so good experiences. So I wanted to just dive in myself to see what I can find out and learn and put together myself. So that's my why.
Thank you. All right. And then let me see. Nita, are you able to unmute?
Hello. I know you're gonna get me. My why is because I love to travel. I was booking all the travel for the family. And when Alexis went over to the business side, it just made sense. I was able to just travel more. Like I plan a trip every month now. So, and I'm now on playing marketing side. So I get to see the residuals from that side as well. So love, love, love travel. Thank you, Alexis. Thank you, Kyra. Thank you for the information. And I'm ready to share.
Thank you for sharing. And you came from the military, so you're not even new to travel.
Yes, ma'am. Of course
Lakeisha
not.
too. Yeah. All right. Brandy, are you able to unmute?
Yes, I am. Don't mind my background. Hey, y'all.
Hey.
I absolutely love being a travel agent. My why is I was already booking like literally all of my family trips, all of my friends. They called me to do their itineraries. It was already something I was doing. And every time I get on TikTok and I would try to figure out an Instagram and I type in travel agent, Alexis, Alexis, Alexis. And I'm like, oh my God. And she just looks so welcoming. I'm like, I'm going to just DM her and just ask her.
Hi, everybody. Hello.
Hey.
Am I on the right Zoom thing?
Yes, you are. I'm gonna go
Oh,
ahead and mute you.
okay.
I heard that, girl. But I was already the one booking all my family trips and friends trips, and I'm like, it got to be a way I could get paid from this. So yeah, that's what definitely brought me into the business. And I recently joined the Planet side. When was that? What was that for the 2 months ago, I believe that was. And since I didn't came on this side, it's a whole different world. I tell people, I'm like, oh girl, you want to book some trips? She's like, oh no, but I do book my friend. Oh, we need to have a different conversation. Just give me a call. So yeah, we're gonna work it from there. But yes, I do love being a travel agent and I love the Planet side. We get into the bag, baby.
Yes.
Period. Thank y'all.
Thank you for sharing. Okay, Brittany, are you able to unmute?
Yes, I am. Hi, my name is Brittany. I just started this travel business. I joined because I love to travel and helping others travel as well. I also like the financial freedom it provides and being able to make my own schedule, work when I want to work, and get paid to make my own trips. So that's why I decided to join this business.
Thank you. We actually met on a trip.
Oh, yes, we did. Dominican Republic. Yep. Yep.
Yes. Okay, Janaea, let me see if she's still in here. Naya, are
I'm
you
here.
able to unmute?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
Hey, y'all. I'm not probably not visible, but I started my travel business because I saw Alexis learning in her business, and it was a big inspiration to me because I wanted opportunity for extra income. Because I work in the refineries and it's easy to get laid off, so you never know when you're gonna need that extra income. So I thought, why not give myself the opportunity to make something, especially in travel. We haven't done it yet, but I want to travel with my kids. Um, but I'm excited for what's coming. I'm glad that we have a team that we do, and everybody encourages everyone else to meet and win. Um, but yeah, that's why I joined the business, and I'm excited for building my team of my own. So that's what I'm working on right now.
Thank you. That's
Yeah.
my sister, y'all.
Hey,
Okay. I'm looking for Star. Star, if you're still in here, are you able to unmute? I don't see her. She may not be in here. Okay. What about Mimi? All right. I told you guys a little bit of my why, so I'm going to skip over me and I'm going to go to one of my other special guests of the night. Allie, do you mind unmuting? This is somebody else who is a sister in success. Um, she may be at work. She is also a dispatcher, so she's getting to a quiet place where she can unmute.
Hey y'all, I didn't know you were gonna have me come on. I gotta step out, but I am at work if y'all can see. Um, it's so funny you said it, and I got on my Italian t-shirt today at work because we could dress down. But my why is I sorry, it's storming outside. But my why is basically I love to travel. I was already traveling prior to. I used to be in travel clubs. I used to share that I had a little bit of network marketing background myself already. But somebody shared the travel business with me, and I was like, well, I didn't know that this is what it was like to be a travel agent. This kind of makes sense. This is what I should have been doing a long time ago. So I've been traveling for a long time. So since I got started, I didn't initially want to share the business with people because I didn't want to do the network marketing side, but that side does make sense. So I just added it anyway. So as I was traveling, people started asking me, what is it that you're doing now? I would tell them what I'm doing, and they were like, I want to do it too. So I started building a team. I was just at convention with these ladies, 3 weeks ago now? I got the chance to walk across the stage for the first time, get my Gold Builder Plus pin. So that was exciting. I now host group trips to Thailand. I'm actually going to Thailand in November again with another group. So that's kind of why I do it, as well as for the legacy part of it. My daughter just went off to college. She just hit me up a few days ago with their first payment for tuition. So I'm like, yeah. So I'm so glad I make the residual income. So paying that was not a problem. Thank the Lord Jesus. I'll be ready for the next few months too to pay it off. But so this business is really helping a lot of people. I was actually on another business partner of mine's live who is also building it as well. So I love the support that the team gives. We're there for each other. I'm not financially tied to Director Kyra or Alexis, but we do show up for each other. We have the background, the 911 background and stuff. So we understand kind of building the business as a plan B, as well as maintaining our plan A for retirement and things like that. So that's it. That's my story or my why.
Lovely, lovely,
Thank
lovely.
you for
I'm,
sharing that
I'm
with us and thank you for being on here. Um,
Absolutely.
I do want to share with you guys really quick. I was asked to join this business two times before. Actually, the third time is whenever I finally gave it a chance. Because, like some of y'all, I don't know if it's like some of y'all or not, but I was skeptical. I was like, sounds too good to be true. You mean I can travel and I can earn commission? So, after learning this information that Kyra shared with us tonight, I decided to just go ahead and give it a chance. There was guarantees included, so it was a win-win. If I didn't like it, I didn't have to do it or I wasn't tied to it. So, that's another thing that I want to share.
awesome. And I did fail to mention that. I'm glad we went through the whole Q&A of everything as well. But yes, y'all, we did just drop in the chat for y'all to collect your vacation voucher. So you can text the word resort or cruise to 281-767-9700. 911. Of course, anybody that invited you to this event tonight as well, you can inbox them or request it from them and they will send it over to you. But yes, you can text the word resort or cruise, whichever one you want. And you're going to text it to 281-767-9711. And I would personally like to know at this time as well, do we have anyone that may be interested in getting started? And even if it's not tonight, we want a date. And I'm telling y'all this because you got to write your plan, write your vision and make it plain. And I stand by that. Hence why I've been able to successfully do what I've done in this business. So if that looks like tonight, if that looks like tomorrow, if that looks like this week, it might be the first of the month. I don't know. But I want you to think about what legacy comes with the decision you make today. Okay? And that decision is saying, I see this as an opportunity and I can see myself potentially moving forward with this as well. So you need to get back with the person that invited you and let them know if you are three, two, or one. And if you're three, please patronize your friend's business or share the information on their behalf. We are not trying to hurt nobody. We're trying to help people, y'all. And right now, today's economy, I think we all seeing how badly people need help. That additional $500 in a household could do a lot right now. That additional $1,000 in your household could do a lot right now. So let's solidify what we want our future to look like and being in partnership with some amazing individuals such as ourselves. So if you're number one, I want y'all to unmute, let me know. If y'all number ones, give us some dates because we're excited. We're gonna put y'all on the list so we can follow up because we love y'all. Okay, that's my spiel. Sorry.
Yes, thank you. Number ones, number twos, y'all put it in the chat so we know how to address you whenever we follow back up with you because we're going to follow up with everybody. And if nobody has any questions, you guys are free to go. Thank you so much for your time. Don't forget your vacation voucher. Oh, I see some ones in the chat.
I know it. I know what I'm seeing right now. I'm seeing ones right now. That's what I'm seeing. Yes, come on, Ashley. Come on, Miss Jamie. Come on, Miss. Oh my. I look forward to it. Kyoka. Okay, Miss Kyoka. Well, oh my God, did I say it right? Kyoko? My apologies. But that's what we want to see. Y'all, this is our season. And we want to tap in with y'all. We want to create a legacy income with you all. So do understand if we follow up, it's not to stalk. It's to put you in position so y'all could claim a position in this organization now. Okay? All right.
All right. Thank y'all for joining tonight. I'm gonna go ahead and stop recording. Again, if y'all had questions, you can stick behind and ask your questions. We don't want to ignore your questions.
Oh yeah, I forgot all about that. Yes, please. Anybody have any questions? Please feel free. I'm here all night. I'm free right now. So whoever got a question, please ask it. And if not, I'm gonna